Pi Network, breaking news. Binance and Pi whale waiting. With J-Coin.
Imagine having the opportunity to acquire Bitcoin in 2010, before its value skyrocketed. This is the concept that many Pi Network supporters believe in, a crypto project aiming to revolutionize blockchain accessibility for everyone. But is Pi truly a golden opportunity, or just another overhyped trend? Pi Network has once again gained attention after being listed on major exchanges such as OKX, Bitget, Gate.io, MEXC, and PiNX. Its community continues to grow rapidly, and speculation about a potential Binance listing is fueling discussions in the crypto world. Many are wondering, is this the beginning of Pi Network's rise to glory, or does it signal significant challenges ahead? Currently, Pi Network stands at a crucial point in its journey. With launch the open mainnet in February 2025 and a market price still far from the GCV community's expectations, the project faces multiple challenges. From regulatory hurdles to market adoption, many factors will determine whether Pi can evolve into a truly valuable digital asset or remain just a fleeting phenomenon. Let's dive deeper.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I...
Grace Period Extension.
Pi Network has just announced an extension of the grace period for the KYC process and balance migration until 2025 March 14th. This is a crucial opportunity for users who have not yet completed their identity verification to immediately complete KYC and ensure their Pi balance can be transferred to the mainnet. However, there are serious consequences for those who ignore this deadline. If the migration is not completed before the specified time, any untransferred Pi balance will be at risk of being forfeited and cannot be reclaimed. This move highlights Pi Network's commitment to building a stronger ecosystem with a fully verified community. For many, this extension is seen as the last chance to remain part of the Pi Network. If you've been postponing your KYC process, now is the time to act before it's too late. Don't let the Pi you've accumulated go to waste simply because of a delay in verification.
Listing process on Binance.
Binance, one of the world's largest crypto exchanges, recently conducted a community poll to measure interest in listing Pi Network on its platform. The results were astonishing. Around 86% of nearly 300,000 participants voted in favor of listing Pi, showing the massive enthusiasm within the community for wider adoption of the token. However, this poll does not guarantee an immediate listing on Binance. The exchange follows a strict evaluation process, considering key factors such as user base size, community engagement, technological resilience, network security, market potential, liquidity, and regulatory compliance across different countries. Regulatory challenges remain a major obstacle. Some authorities, like those in Vietnam, have issued warnings about Pi Network, labeling it as a project without real intrinsic value and potentially linked to speculative schemes. This could make Binance more cautious, especially if regulators impose stricter AML, anti-money laundering, and investor protection requirements. At the same time, Binance is also assessing network stability and ecosystem readiness before making a decision. If Pi Network can prove it has a well-developed ecosystem, stable liquidity, and meets Binance listing standards, the chances of getting listed will be much higher. If Pi successfully passes Binance's evaluation, the impact could be huge. Historically, many tokens listed on Binance have seen massive price surges and trading volume spikes. However, this could also lead to high volatility, where the price skyrockets initially but later faces sharp corrections as early investors take quick profits. Right now, the Pi Network community is eagerly awaiting Binance's official decision, which is expected after the internal evaluation is completed in early March 2025. Will Binance give the green light for Pi, or will it take a more cautious approach due to regulatory concerns? All eyes are now on the next big update.
Pi Network price, what's happening?
As of the time this video is uploaded, Pi Network's price on several exchanges is fluctuating between $1.70 and $2 per coin. This is significantly lower than the previous IOU price, which once reached $67. Many are wondering, why has Pi's price dropped so drastically? One major reason is the misunderstanding of the IOU price. It's important to note that IOU is not the official price. Rather, it was a speculative valuation before the asset could be fully utilized. Many believe that once Pi officially entered the mainnet, its price would remain high, especially since the community had once promoted a GCV, global consensus value, of $314,159 per coin. However, when Pi actually started trading on exchanges, the reality turned out to be very different. The price underwent a sharp correction, reflecting the true market mechanism, which is fundamentally driven by real supply and demand. Another factor keeping Pi's price low is the lack of liquidity. Most Pi holders still cannot sell their coins, as their balances have not yet fully migrated to the mainnet due to KYC issues and Pi Network's internal policies. This means that the supply on exchanges remains very limited, while demand is also not strong enough to push the price up significantly. Additionally, the lack of a Binance listing or inclusion on other major exchanges has also hindered price growth. Without support from top-tier exchanges, Pi's trading volume remains low, making it difficult for any major price surge to occur. Furthermore, regulators in multiple countries are still closely monitoring Pi before granting approval for widespread trading. Despite these challenges, Pi Network supporters remain optimistic. They believe that as more users complete their mainnet migration, the ecosystem expands, and major exchanges take interest in Pi, its price could see significant growth. The big question now is this just a temporary phase, or does it reflect Pi's true market value? The answer will unfold in the coming months.
Whale movements and Pi Network price predictions.
One of the key factors often observed in the crypto world is the activity of large investors, commonly referred to as whales. Typically, when whales start accumulating an asset in large quantities, it signals an upcoming price surge. However, right now, there's no strong evidence that whales are buying Pi Network in significant amounts. Pi's trading volume remains relatively stable, with no major spikes indicating large-scale accumulation. This suggests that institutional investors and major traders are still waiting for further clarity, particularly regarding regulatory approvals and the potential listing of Pi on major exchanges like Binance. Now, what if Pi actually gets listed on Binance? As one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world, Binance offers high liquidity and a massive user base. Usually, when a new asset is listed on Binance, trading volume surges dramatically, often driving the price up in a short period. According to several crypto analysts, including a report from Bit Time, if Pi is officially listed on Binance, its price could skyrocket to $75 in the short term. This would be driven by FOMO, or fear of missing out, where traders rush to buy the asset, afraid of missing out on a major price rally. But just like many newly listed crypto assets, a sharp price surge can also be followed by a correction. After an initial rally, profit-taking by traders can push the price back down. And beyond Binance, another key factor affecting Pi's price movement is the number of coins circulating in the market after the mainnet migration. If more users successfully migrate their balances and start selling Pi, selling pressure could increase, which may limit potential price gains. So, can Pi Network really reach $75 or even more? Well, that still depends on several key factors. Will Binance actually list Pi? How will the market and traders react to the listing? And how quickly will Pi's ecosystem grow and create real demand? Right now, the Pi Network community is eagerly waiting for a major decision that could shape its price trajectory. Stay tuned for the latest updates, because this could be one of the most important moments in Pi Network's history.
Legal challenges and regulatory warnings.
Even though Pi Network is already being traded on several major exchanges, legal challenges and regulatory warnings remain significant factors influencing its price movement and investor confidence. One of the latest examples comes from the Vietnamese police, who recently issued an official warning about Pi Network. In their statement, they emphasized that Pi is still speculative, and has no legally recognized value in the country. This warning serves as a caution for investors, especially those expecting Pi's price to rise without clear regulatory approval. And it's not just Vietnam. Several other countries are also closely monitoring Pi Network, particularly as it approaches its transition to the open network phase in 2025. This phase is critical because it will determine whether Pi can be widely adopted and recognized as a legitimate digital asset. However, uncertainty surrounding its legal status and regulatory compliance continues to make many investors cautious. Following the statement from Vietnamese authorities, Pi's price dropped by around 15% to 18% in a short period. This reaction highlights how sensitive Pi's price is to regulatory news and how quickly market sentiment can shift based on just one decision from regulators. So, while many remain optimistic about Pi Network's future, we can't ignore that legal challenges and regulatory compliance will play a major role in shaping the project's long-term success. Will Pi be able to overcome these obstacles and gain global recognition? Or will regulatory barriers continue to be a major hurdle for its ecosystem's growth? We'll keep following the updates, so stay tuned.
Conclusion and opinion.
With all the latest developments, Pi Network is currently at a crucial turning point in its journey. On one hand, its successful listing on several major exchanges indicates market demand and the potential for higher liquidity. However, on the other hand, legal and regulatory challenges remain a major hurdle that could slow down broader adoption. So, is Pi Network truly ready for the future? The answer still depends on several key factors such as 1. The sustainability of its ecosystem and how the Pi community builds real utility. 2. The extent of user adoption within its network. 3. Regulatory clarity. Will it gain wider acceptance, or will it face even more legal obstacles? Pi Network successfully transitions to the open network in 2025. Its chances of becoming a more recognized digital asset will significantly increase. However, if regulatory barriers continue to rise, Pi may face greater pressure from both governments and investors. At present, Pi's price is still far from the expectations of some supporters, especially those hoping for a high GCV. But if a Binance listing truly happens and its ecosystem continues to expand, there is potential for Pi's price to rise. How much will it increase? That will still depend on adoption and regulatory factors in the coming years. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Pi Network can achieve success like Bitcoin, or will it face even greater challenges in the future? After analyzing all these developments, are you still optimistic about Pi's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates from the crypto world.
I'm coming